Hello everyone and welcome back for another episode of Diablo 3. In the last episode we got ourselves 2 Greater Rift Keystones and we were running through getting legendary gems. I think we're going to carry on doing that. We've put the difficulty up to Torment 3. So we'll sort of run at 17, see how that goes, and if it's doable we might push it up a bit more. And if not, we'll just keep grinding at this level until we get a little bit stronger. But as with any increase, it's hard to say quite how survivable everything's going to feel until we're actually doing it. But I'm sure it's going to be fine. Yeah, there we go, that's a bit better. Balancing our own needs versus those of our Mystic Ally mini army. It's always going to be a little bit tricky when we're sort of pushing a bit faster than we should be for our level. But as long as we keep ahead on the time, which we seem to be doing, then I don't see it being a problem. That, on the other hand, could be a problem, so let's get that going right now. Gone. Big hits coming in there. Very, very happy with those. Alright, let's charge on down here. Is there no one down in this corner? That's a bit of a shame. Okay, and we'll have to push on around quickly. You want to keep killing mobs. You don't just want to be standing around in Greater Rifts. Of course, wasted time when there is a time limit is never a good thing. Right, let's go this way while our allies are carrying on that fight. Oh, this looks nice. And nice it was indeed. Step out just a tiny bit. Don't want to be standing directly on any of the lightning orbs as they're going off. Cool. Right, let's push on. I do not like that area, and the next area is bound to be better. Cool, power pylon. Well, seeing as you're here, mate, let's get you killed. And we'll push on quickly while we have this extra damage. Makes such a difference. 4 times the damage. And it's not just on me, that's on my allies as well. It doesn't last for very long though. So, you know, use it while you can. I see potentially nasty shielding fire chains. Ugh. Probably standing in the middle of them is not the best plan. Let's pop our invincibility just for a second. Right, allies ready? Off they go. Cracked him like a walnut. Conduit. Not quite as powerful as I expected. Really starting to notice that increased mob health as we've upped the difficulty. And while they do take increased damage from allies when I use Cyclone Strike, they don't take increased damage from me and the conduit. It's important to bear that in mind. Right, we need to go up this way. Also, I need to get some of my spirit back, so let's just kill these guys regularly as we push forwards. Hey, another awesome area. Trying to keep the Cyclone Strike on this guy so that as the allies kill him, they're doing that extra 200% damage. It is the core of the strategy, and the more things that I can personally damage with my fists, the more damage stacks we get. Got just out of that in time. We could have broken any freezing snare with our invincibility, of course. But we want to save those for emergencies rather than just using them willy-nilly. Cool. Rift Guardian time. Cyclone on you. And activate the allies. Bounce around doing their thing. And that went reasonably well. What are we going to get? Molten Wildebeest. Okay. It's not terrible. It's not great for what we want to be doing. We're going to be taking damage all the time. So a shield based on our life per second is not going to be perfect for us. We'll carry on putting into Bane of the Powerful for the moment until it gets down to like 60%. In fact, yeah, until it goes below 60%. Yeah, that's fine. Right, do we have any blood shards? Yes, we do. I think we'll keep going for trousers. Because as soon as we get the next bit of inner set... Oh my god! I mean, Kadala's been really nice, so I can't complain at her, but 2 black thorns in a row is just... That's just mocking. Right, we'll put these points in and we'll salvage those up, if nothing else. There'll be further crafting materials for us, but wow. Salvage, salvage, salvage. Gone. Just no. So much disappointment. And we'll jump straight back in. Do we keep it at 17? Maybe we'll put it to 18. We're going to reach the point soon where we're not going to be able to afford to empower. Yeah, that was a little bit painful, but it went okay. Let's keep the spirit generators going. I need more nice packs, really. We've still got Soul Smasher in the cube, of course, which is why everything occasionally explodes. But each time we increase the difficulty, it's giving us, or providing us, less and less benefit as the mob healths increase. Yeah, I think we need to try and push on to a more sensible location. Oh, this would be better. activate the allies and just try and keep everything taking lots of damage in here. I think the Obsidian Ring of the Zodiac or the next piece of inner set are the two bits that are really going to boost us up next. Compared to anything else that we could get. If we get like the Endless Walk set, you know, with the Traveler's Pledge, that would be nice, but I don't think it will provide quite the same benefit as reducing all of our cooldowns all the time. Right, I think we're going to have to hurry up. Come on, dodge past all of it. Don't punch him. Walk past him. Okay, that's better. Let's hope that the way on to the next zone is just up here, because this area sucks. Oh, this is a nice open bit. Okay, nice snare break in there. Let's push on. Ah, cool. This will be better. Yep, your strength fails. Just like stand there while I pummel you. Although that's actually like quite painful, so let's just like be mindful of how much these things can hurt. So nice when it all comes together, though. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Alright. Who's next? All of you people. You don't want to stand in the middle of that. No matter how warm and appealing it looks, it is not going to be good for our health. Everyone in. Shield pylon. Brilliant. All the extra damage. That speed pylon is just so good for our character. The extra damage that it gives us, the extra damage it gives our allies, and the ability to move very quickly between the various pylons. And big packs, of course. Alright, that's one gone. We've still got the shield on, so we don't have to worry too much about it. But obviously we don't want to take the mick when we're about to go up against the Rift Guardian. Come on, Bloodmore. Take your licks like a champ. Another Cyclone, and activating the allies. His health really shoots down. And we'll finish him off with a charge. There we go. Okay, Belt and Ice Blink. Well, Ice Blink is not what we want for this character at all. So let's carry on putting up Bane of the Powerful for the moment. Jamming up the works. Okay, that wasn't terrible. While we're IDing that Cord of the Sherma, we will just put all these in. Oh, it's an ancient Cord of the Sherma. Oh, wow. Yeah, it really, really wants us to do the whole Legacy of Nightmares thing, right? Let's get another tab. This one's going to be for potential Legacy of Nightmares stuff. There we go. We've already got a couple of pieces, of course. Depth Diggers and Corruption. Ice Blink can go up there. Yeah, so after both of those, not a great amount of increase in our potential damage output. I think probably carrying on Rifting is the right way to go for just generally improving ourselves. If nothing else, in a couple of Death's Breaths, we'll be able to do another ring or amulet upgrade, so that'll be good. And Torment 3 seems to be a reasonable place for us to sit at the moment. We could maybe move up to Torment 4, go for the Key Wardens, but I don't think that's really necessary at this point. I mean, if we take the risk, it will certainly bump us up. We could finish off the last parts of the season journey and just immediately jump to probably Torment 6, Torment 7, maybe even Torment 10. But if we at least get our gems first, then I think we'll be in a good place to move forwards. I see you down here. Hello, teddy bears. Get that Death's Breath for certain. Okay, what have we got round here? The Haunting, I like. Again, that's going to vanish as soon as we swap out our ring. But the higher difficulty we move to, the less damage it's going to do. When we were chasing down those individual treasure goblins beforehand, that was very cool for the ring to help out with them. We'll just face tank it. It's fine. Keep our spirit generation nice and high, if nothing else. Okay, not super fast, but steady progress. Let's power pylon, which means Nemesis Brace is going to trigger on this. Let's not stand directly in that. Instead, we'll just back off a tiny bit. And ooh, hello. We're down at the docks. This is a fun little place, isn't it? No elite packs yet, but that doesn't matter. Lots of fun things to see and explode. And when those allies go, if things have already been hit with Cyclone, it's just like pop, pop, pop all over the place. Yay! An elite pack is coming up. Let's pop on those extra resistances and get right into the middle of them. It's got quite a lot of health. 199 million. Not going to help him, of course. It just takes a bit longer to get him killed. Let's get right in on the next pack. It looks like we've got 2 packs coming in, so we'll have to watch our health and other stats just a little bit. Let's pop our invincibility for a second. Get our allies to thin some of that out. Uh-oh, this could be painful. Dash out. Ran out of pretty much everything useful and got walled and got locked in place. And with no dashing strike to get out and the frozen stuff coming in, it was a bit hairy. That's alright though. All manageable with a little bit of careful consideration. When you're on watery areas like that though, you can't always see the frozens. So you've got to be a little bit aware. Definitely survivable at this level though. Despite the occasional brown trouser moment, I'd say it's very manageable. You done? He's done. Grab all of the loot. And that is not the exit. Maybe round on. In fact, it'll probably be up there. Let's push on through. Oh yeah, look at this giant pack. And more elites. Awesome. That is just what we need to be pushing things further along. Let's try and stop them throwing me around all over the place. As I've said many times, it is not high on my list of things that I enjoy. Okay, it looks like they're finally getting thinned down. Yeah, I wish we had a little bit more damage, but it's not massively urgent at this point. We're able to get through things in a good amount of time. Okay, this guy is down. We've got lots of death breaths this time. I'm very, very happy with that. The RNG has been very kind to us this season, given how little we've played compared to other seasons so far. Oh, goblins as well. Right, okay, let's back off a bit. It's only for gems, but it's still worth us remembering that they're there and not just ignoring them. Right, Choker, you need to die first. That's just inconvenient. that without walking through. Have a look at the staff. We're not going to care about it, almost certainly. And then we'll go and take on... Oh, it's an ancient broken staff. Well, it's a little bit more damage, but it's a lot less toughness, so that's a no. Goblins. One down. Second one down. Power pylon. And let's get all of these plans, designs, and everything. And set boots. Okay. Well, we don't care about boots as we... Ooh, geez, that's not good. I don't like it when it jerks back like that. That's a lot of things. Okay, let's go hand all of these in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 plans. And 2 greater keystones. Okay, let's ID these, and then we'll go across to Shen first, and then Uliana's Destiny. Okay, right, Shen. Royal Topaz, Royal Emerald. Royal Emerald will be useful for us. Over here, Hadrig, you're going to learn Orgil's Authority, Genas, Blitzbolter, the Helm of Command. None of which we're really going to care about. Every third hit of your spirit generates a player's exploding palm. 7-sided strike deals... Yeah. So, Juliana's set is what goes with Gundo gear. That's going to sit quite happily down here. We might dabble with that a bit later. Just because I'm sure it'd be hilarious. For the moment, Broken Staff will sit there. And we'll put that point in. Okay, so we're up to 49 Death Breaths. We can upgrade a ring. So let's give that a go. And see if we get anything worthwhile. Upgrade rare. Yeah. No. Not exactly what we were looking for. I mean, we could put it in the cube, but I'm not that fussed in getting a tiny bit more damage reduction. So we'll just leave it where it is. There might be a specific build that we could use it for, but nothing's jumping to mind. Right, let's talk to Gadala about getting some trousers.
Fate smiles on you today. Do come back again.
No luck this time. I suppose you can't win them all. And we'll just salvage them down. Right, we've probably got enough time for another Greater Rift. So let's just drop these off and we'll jump in. I think we'll keep it at the same level. And we'll try and go through relatively quickly. Does require actually finding some like elite mobs to fight. Let's get the allies clearing these guys out. I mean, there's huge packs of them, which is great. But it's, there we go, there's some packs. I was going to say, but it's not the massive amount of progress that we want to make. No, out of that. Fire chains and everything else, just a bit too much to be facing in one go. We do want these though. Like, you guys need to die. And we've got another elite just here. Come on in, join the party. Much faster than the previous one. Yeah, you are defeated. We have cut off your feet. Man, I can't wait to get more cooldown reduction. Such a shame we got Justice Lantern instead of the Obsidian Ring. Really, what we need is a good pylon. Or something to just speed up our progress a little bit. Oh, these guys might be good. It's a lot of arcane stuff that I can't see. Let's not stand right in the middle of it. Man, these guys are so annoying. Come on, just get him finished off. Which one's... There he is. Right. More arcanes. Uh-oh, right. Pop the invincibility. And we're going to back out of that just for a second. They are dead, thankfully, so we can charge down and grab that stuff. But a lot of arcanes appearing in a very short space of time does not make me happy. Okay, let's push on a little bit. Get the next room thinned out a bit. And onwards even further. Yay, conduit. Okay. Okay, that's a lot of very painful stuff. So we'll back off just a tiny bit. Activate the allies. Yeah, lots and lots of stuff going on. 2 major packs of Power Pylon as well. Cool. Just as the conduit ran out, but that's okay. Don't make me run away. In on this guy while we've still got as much power as possible. And you know what, that's enough for me to back away just for a moment. Well, we've very quickly gone from just about keeping pace with the time to absolutely stonking through it. Playing more aggressively does make a huge difference. But it also makes it that much more stressful. This is totally doable for where we are with the character, though. A lot of it does come down to the items that we've got. Having 2 Mystic Allies out at the moment really, really helps. Without that, we would be struggling and gambling for boots all the time. Looks like there's some kind of pack up this way. Let's not be right in the middle of that. Molten Arcane Enchanted. You are not a nice guy. You are, however, gone. So I don't care anymore. What are we up to at the moment? 90%. And there is a speed pylon. Speed pylon, as we've seen many times, does do a lot for us. As long as the ally doesn't just like stand there and look like a lemon. If he looks like a lemon, there's not a great deal we can do. Gone. We got a whole bunch of stuff. We got a two-handed sword. We got a ring. Cool. And invigorating gemstone. Now, invigorating gemstone increases our healing. We're not going to pump that because it's not really what we're looking for with this build. Oh, come on. Right, 1, 2. 2 upgrades. That's a bit weak. Right, we'll hand it in first. That takes us to Garrigan level 40. We'll put those points in now. And we got, would you know it, another band of Hollow Whispers. I'll wear it, don't get me wrong. And you can wear this one. I don't think we get any benefit for both of them being equipped. And the Grandfather, which is possibly the least useful two-handed sword that we could have asked for. Let's salvage that up. As far as crafting materials goes, we didn't get any Death's Breaths from the Rift Guardian. So we are pretty much exactly where we were. Just before we finish, we will talk to Kadala though and ask for trousers. No. No. It'd probably be more sensible to ask for the chest piece, but I think there's more variation in what could come from the chest. But I think that's a good point for us to finish that episode. Thank you very much for watching. I do hope you have enjoyed this. We are gradually getting more powerful. We have sort of stalled a little bit, but it's not going to be too long before we can bump things up and make a push for the Chapter 4 part of our season journey. So if you are enjoying these videos, be sure to give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, you should do so now, and you'll be told when the next episode goes live. Otherwise, I'll see you next time for another episode of Diablo 3. See you soon.